this for another meeting here in Atlantis. I appreciate it.
Yep.
And it seems like we
No
have
problem.
some other people coming.
Wait,
But-
we're here. I'm so sorry, we're late. We're here. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Where? Oh.
We're here.
Oh.
We're here.
Oh.
Hello. Wasn't this supposed to be like a proper meeting or something? Why are
This
they
is a
in their
proper
PJs?
meeting. What is? Okay. Take a seat.
Can we sit at the table?
Just
Yeah,
go
you-
sit and just wherever. Just sit. Thank you.
Okay.
It's fine.
So sorry we're late. So sorry.
Had a morning rush. Is that what it's called?
Oh, we stayed up a little late, but it's fine. So you guys didn't start without us, did you?
We're
Yeah.
about to-
exactly.
No.
So,
Oh, perfect.
Anyways, I brought you all here because I wanted to talk about the curiosities in this prophecy. Seems like
Wait.
we've learned a bit more information.
What's
and
the
I think everybody at the
curiosities? Did I miss something?
Prophecy, all the things connected, the artifacts people have been looking for.
Mhm.
That's what we're calling them. The curiosities.
I thought that was
It's
what
less
they were.
vague than artifacts.
Yeah.
I suppose you're right. Okay. Continue.
Regardless, it seems like we might want to start pushing towards gathering them. There's been a lot of issues going on in the background, and
Yeah,
I believe...
I think we should address some of those issues going on.
I concur.
Huh. Yeah.
I mean,
we
sure.
should.
Depends on which ones we want to bring up.
I don't know if we need to bring them up specifically, but I think everyone on this table should be on the same side.
He says we're not. Oh.
Easier said than freaking done, but you know.
I don't think everyone here should be fighting each other without, talking about it first.
Oh.
Guys.
Two things. What did I miss, and who's that?
KL,
Hello.
come sit down.
You?
New
this
camper
the-
again?
Is this the guy you were mentioning before? Xylo with me?
That's right.
And who might you be?
My name is Gail.
Kyle.
Mhm.
Can we call you Kale?
No,
Mm.
my name
Nope.
is Gail.
Gael.
Gail? Alright. Gail.
Yeah, Gael. Kale.
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 Kale. That's
Yeah.
He knows
Okay,
a thing or
okay,
two
we
about
get it.
prophecy, and
Oh,
Oh, you know stuff?
yeah, he's here to help the fates move as they should.
good.
Okay.
Then speak if you feel.
There's only so much that I can say. There are things none of you should know.
Oh. Any
If I
wisdom?
tell you, then the prophecy will not continue as it should. Fate will not continue as it should. I will not be the reason for that.
All right, well, we're going to do a lot of theorizing today, so if you could give us a little confirmation when we're right about something, like a little wink or a knock on the desk, might be rather helpful.
Sorry, son of Hades. I cannot do that.
Hades?
Hades?
It's a thing.
So you're not here to help us?
No,
What? Oh, so you're trying to stop us?
no.
Then what?
Are you
What?
just observing? Like, what's the point of even being here?
I am keeping an eye. There
Mm.
are things wrong.
Just
Okay.
one eye. Why not both?
You don't say I'm keeping eyes. I'm keeping an eye.
Oh.
Look, if something goes terribly out of place, I'd rather have him here with us than elsewhere. So,
I guess more allies are good than enemies, so.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sure.
say. He's not an
Sure.
enemy.
more people we can have working together on this, the better. Even if people aren't always contributing the most to
Mhm.
helping us all.
Well, as long as he's not against us, no harm, then there's no harm.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
That's
Well.
not exactly reassuring.
Thanks for telling us now.
Well, no one has
Hi,
stepped out of
Kyle.
line.
Mitch.
Fantastic.
Okay, he's here. He's not gonna, go rampant in Atlantis, is he?
Mhm. We have a treaty, by the way.
Oh.
No one's allowed to fight in here.
Well, I don't plan on breaking that, as I said. I'm not
Oh.
one for
Good.
fighting.
Oh,
Didn't think so.
Good.
Wonderful.
Good.
Right. Regardless of
Let's get back on topic here.
Yeah.
peace.
Impu, how about you tell us a little bit that you did find out?
All right. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll come to the front here just so that everybody can see. All right. Well, as you guys probably already know, I was doing a lot of research over here for potential artifacts or curiosities as to what this whole prophecy thing that Your Highness has decided to give us all to make sure that the peace is good and that evil will be vanquished, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff, whatever. By going through a bunch of libraries, there were a few potential artifacts we might be, you know, getting our hands on. One of them is the hammer that we were talking about before called Ragnarok, I believe. Wait.
Mjolnir. For the
Impu.
love of
I caught myself. I caught myself, okay?
How would you do it again?
Wow. It's
Oh my
Mjolnir.
goodness.
Uh,
love of mess up a hammer for the end of worlds.
Please stop. Like honestly, okay, it's
Just
just a
a-
slip
not
up.
one
It's
of them,
it's a
or-
thing. It's happened. It's kind of Mjolnir. It's possible. All right, it's possible. It might be one of them. All these ones that I'm thinking of is possibilities. There isn't like, you know, it's direct like this is tied to the prophecy or anything. It's just possibilities. I mean, there's also potential ones that's, well, Xylo and I have dug up before. Yeah, I know that we're probably not the biggest fan of it. You know, we're not big fans of digging up books.
You all heard of the Book of the Dead before?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
don't remind me.
Or the
Mhm.
stories.
I thought
Very
books
It's
were.
many times.
I thought books were good.
Be careful with some of those books.
Not every book.
Not this.
Not
one.
Not this one. Nope, we've had quite our troubles with these books. That being said, it's a possibility. Another one, actually funny enough, it ties to my family. The Ankh of Anubis is a possibility as one of them as well. But that one's
Currently held by Set, the
Yes.
primordial deity of chaos itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wonderful.
lovely.
You
I
still
would-
Kurakara.
Yeah, he knows. So
I'm
far,
surprised-
what we know is the two that we're leaning towards are things with the ability to pretty much end the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
End
that's
the
just
world.
two of
Less
them.
deadly.
So yeah, that brings up. I also have some news about actually, because we actually got most of us from the Nordic side, we actually got a hold of an artifact that we think could be a potential one. And again,
Okay.
it's just speculations. And
Go
this
ahead.
is the Book of Yggdrasil.
Oh,
There's one.
Yeah.
That-
Oh,
that one.
I'm quite aware of that freaking book. So
I
is
see.
it? Have we done any research on it? Could it possibly?
Okay,
Can you,
yeah, you don't
could
need
you,
to do
yeah,
that.
can you
Yeah.
stop? Could you?
Very fancy
Oh.
looking stuff.
What?
It's an illusion, everyone. Don't worry about
It's
it.
fine.
Oh.
It's fine.
Okay.
I
Just
don't.
add-
Huh.
Anyway, back to it. Yes, Book of Yggdrasil. Blah blah blah. What we know about it is that it allows anyone who possesses it to travel between the 9 realms, all willy-nilly as they want to.
How many people can it transfer?
So
Well-
far, it's transported. What was it? 7, 8 of us.
7, 8
Seven
at
or
once.
eight.
That's
And you
a-
said this was owned by the Frost Giants.
Yep. So that brings to the bad part of the news.
What did you do?
Well,
didn't
we
get
more,
to
there
finish
more,
it.
there more or less just, there more or less might be a hostility between Midgard and Jotunheim at the moment.
Jesus. All right. Not good. Not good.
Well,
So you
That's
stole
messed up.
said artifact.
Well, I'm sorry,
yeah,
I'm
we
not the
did.
one who
All of
had a
us.
glowy eyes to tell us that we needed to collect them.
he does bring up a valid point there. Plus, as much as I was against that, if it is one of the 9 curiosities, we kind of would have needed it.
So, on top of the two that we've mentioned already, a third possibility is a book that can transport armies from one world to another.
Precisely.
As Yep.
Okay.
Kind of good that we have it.
Yeah, but why are we looking for these things? Maybe this is all bad. Maybe it's just going to cause more problems. Since we started
Yeah.
looking for these, only bad things have been
Mhm.
happening.
Yeah.
What do you mean
and
only bad things has been happening?
uh-huh.
I mean,
Oh,
what are you not
Is
saying?
There's something you're not telling us?
No.
Well, yeah. There's other evil forces, not just frost giants to worry about.
Like what?
Like what exactly?
Well, for one, an old friend of ours, Dranus is starting to cause issues again.
Of course.
So what did Dranus do?
Dranis? Who's Dranis?
He's,
Doom. You know,
main
we
body
talked about
microphone
we talked
and
about
his
death
hair.
so far, and we talked about chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's Doom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
Not-
and whatever you do not try to engage him or fight him. Whatever. See him, you run.
Well, I've already met this
Oh,
person.
make friends with
and
them.
I've gotten warnings from them, so now I know that they're an enemy. I'll keep that in mind.
It's not the only
Dranus
thing we've
was
gotten
an
from him.
What?
Yeah.
Tends to hand
You
out
okay,
cubes,
Ivy?
and just to check, no one has any little purple cube with kind of
Yeah.
evil aura.
Of course. Why? Yeah.
If
Why
you
would
got
you
them,
do that?
hand them over. You can give them to me right now. I know what to do with them.
Nope.
How long has he
Wait,
been
purple-
standing there?
Wait, purple cube. Wasn't that resulted in what happened last time? Luigi?
You shut your mouth. I know what I'm doing with them now. I'm powerful enough to.
Well,
Thank
Okay,
you.
Anyway,
I don't think we need
These
to
cubes cause
It's
corruption,
fine.
so if we can limit
Fine.
those as much as possible, it'd be great.
fine. I trust you, Luigi. Just
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So would you like to take a seat, Morris? Or are you gonna stand there all day?
I'm just listening in at this rate, really. Dranus, though. You think he's an enemy?
Can be.
he's
Can be.
from what I've heard.
He's helped enemies before.
I mean, Teras
what I
offered a
can
hug,
be
so
an
we could
enemy.
hug him.
I don't like that a god of death has taken interest in a god of doom.
Why
Just-
wouldn't he? He's my
just-
uncle.
I mean, there are many gods of death.
Yeah, it's
on the table.
complicated.
That's
I suppose you're right.
great.
Bill,
Good to hear.
they're related. That's
so
great. That's great.
great. Frost Giant one side. Now Dranus. Is there anything else that could go wrong?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's pretty
that-
fitting
You'd
that
be
Moisture showed
surprised.
up.
Hey, when
You'd
it-
be surprised, huh?
You want me
Yeah.
to say it, or should someone else say it?
Yeah, you should just tell them. Tell
Another
them.
old friend of ours came back.
Woo!
The rose.
Seductive Rose, yeah.
What?
Wait,
He's
Brian?
back.
I thought
Yep.
Brian had of that guy.
Nope.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Apparently he
unfortunately.
died for nothing. So,
Wait, but aren't they connected? If Seductive Rose is back, doesn't there mean there's a possibility that we can bring Brian back?
Don't. Hey, you don't say that.
either way,
don't say that.
there's-
Don't,
yeah,
don't give ideas.
that's not the
That-
focus right now.
Yeah,
the
no.
That
focus
is
Play
the focus.
games with death. It's a very bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, but we can't. Out of all the research I've done, there's nothing saying that just because the rose is back, that means I could bring my husband back.
Yeah,
Is
we
there
haven't
had
anything
playing
saying that
gods
that's
here,
not
would
possible,
we?
though?
Well, that's what
I
I'm
don't know
trying my
yet.
best to do, to research
Well,
that.
Nothing's impossible.
Nothing's impossible in this
Maybe
realm,
you
honestly.
can ask the Rose how he came back, so we can maybe, I guess, bring someone else back.
There's no way of negotiating with the rose. There's no
feel
plan.
like-
Have you tried?
The dead
Nope.
should stay dead.
Exactly.
Yep,
I
I
concur.
agree with
I
that. The next,
disagree.
I
mean-
know if the next time I see that if I see that freaking Rose, I'm gonna
No,
personally shatter
no,
him.
you won't.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, about that.
I've already
okay.
done that.
All right. Okay.
What?
Can I bring up one thing about the
We
rose? here?
can't fight the Rose.
Okay, you did it anyways for me. Yeah, we can't defeat the rose right now. There's too much stuff that's happening right now.
Yeah. I
When's the-
wish there was an easier solution.
Oh, I wish there was too.
Can we leave the hostilities at the door, boys, please?
Anyways,
Why are they
we
fighting?
can't defeat the
This
One
dog?
second, I'll go up here. We can't defeat the Rose right now because when Xylo had a one-on-one fight with him, the Rose said that they were connected to someone at camp, and if we defeated the Rose, well, we would be taking an innocent life as well.
Oh,
We're not here to do that.
And we're not here to do that.
You would think an innocent life would be worth it for the thousands that could die, but apparently not.
Thousands. Millions, from what I hear.
It doesn't mean it's right for the person. You think it's? We're not gonna have this discussion.
Bless you.
Bless you.
But before we make any rash decisions, I've told this to Morse already. We're gonna be doing some research and getting down to the bottom of it before we just go head in and just try to defeat the Rose.
Fine.
Is that understood here, everybody?
yeah, understood.
Is that understood?
We'll keep it cool. Quick question though: if we do encounter the Rose, is incapacitating him out of the question?
I don't think so.
No,
You can't kill him. That's
Isn't
can't-
decapitating
you
the same
cannot-
as killing?
No, very much not the same.
No,
basically knocking him.
incapacitating.
Basically knocking him out. You can knock him out.
Oh.
Maybe we can trap him or something. But
I mean,
all I say is just be careful.
yeah, I mean,
Rose
hey,
is
if anything-
dangerous, and he's going to try to manipulate you regardless of any kind of contact you have. I recommend finding someone immediately if you see the Rose. Try to get as many people as possible and either run or think of a plan to trap it.
maybe we
Whatever
could
you
try-
do not kill it. Until I say, we've had this discussion already.
I know. I
Good.
just would really love to hear who this someone is in the camp.
Don't worry about it. It's not important. Could be anyone.
You okay?
Anyway, so don't trust the Rose. Don't trust Dranis. I'd say not to trust the Frost Giants, but fortunately they don't have a way of getting here now.
Hopefully.
Technically, maybe.
Yeah, what is this whole situation you did with the Frost Giants?
Okay, so
I need an explanation on this.
Want me to go over it, or do you want to?
Didn't
need to tell you, but you kind of,
they did own the Book of Yggdrasil, but you know they're more of a primitive kind of tribe. They're on Jotunheim. Technically, if they got some messenger to Asgard, they could potentially convince Heimdall to open the Bifrost. They potentially could run a threat, but that's a lot of ifs and maybes. I wouldn't consider them a threat.
Well, I
How
mean,
hard
maybe
is it
coming
to get
for
a hold of
you and your
Heimdall?
crew.
Yeah,
To get a hold, you want to?
I don't
you'd have
know.
better luck of winning the lottery.
Heimdall is rather particular on who he answers when someone called upon.
Although if you're
So-
good friends with, I'll keep quiet on that.
Yeah.
But look, regardless, they'd be hunting you down because you guys stole it.
Well,
Didn't we already go in that we're all in this room together?
yeah, and there's and I should also mention, Silo, you know as well as I do, there's another way for. It's not they can transport the large group, but you know there's another way to
Yeah.
travel between the realms.
I'm
At
just
the end of
happy.
the day,
I've
if
used
they
it before.
do come to camp, I can easily get everyone out.
Good to know.
Sure.
Noted.
Well, that's just one curiosity. What are we gonna do about the rest?
I don't even know if that is the curiosity.
Well,
Right.
we'll figure it out over time. Regardless,
Do we want to
need
figure it
start
out, or do we want to leave them alone? Because I'm leaning towards leaving them alone.
I'm
Actually,
thinking
that
about
brings
backing
up-
them. The evils are here. What if they want them? I think they already
Exactly.
do want them. We need to get them before them.
Also, another
Yeah.
question:
That's a
How
good
do we
point.
figure out?
Yeah.
How do we figure out if we what is a curiosity and is not? What is
They
a
interact with each other.
I've already told you
Oh.
I've done some research on it, and there's no guarantee that everything I suggested is even a curiosity or an artifact. It's just a hunch, basically. You think it's powerful? You think, basically, you think it's if evil gets their hands on it, and you think that they can do some absolute harm with it.
We take it away
It's
from them.
probably a good assumption you should be the first one to go get it first.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Does it? A curiosity. It's supposed to be a big object, right? Something that can change the land or do something big.
So far as we can tell.
Would a giant glowing object that can change a desolate island into a paradise count as one of those?
Quite possibly.
I might know where one is.
Good.
All right.
It's in the middle of the ocean with Mr. Cyclops.
Good to know. Get it.
It's the middle of the
No,
ocean. I feel
well-
like the only certain people should be going after it. Some people specialize when it comes to ocean.
Yeah.
We'll put that on the list. That's one thing to go after. The other thing is to go after are either, held by Set or able to erase all life on Earth. Which one do we want to go for first?
Well, it
Honestly, doesn't matter.
sounds like we either have to choose from bad or worse.
Well, Xylo, if we're going after the Ankh, I have to talk to Bercaro first.
Obviously.
Don't you worry, he's already looking for you.
He is?
So now you chimed in.
So now you tell us something you are not supposed to tell. Wait, something?
Ah, that's not something I'm not supposed to tell you. He's coming for you, you're coming for him. You will find each other.
Fair enough, but
So who invited
Is
the Oracle?
I invited
confused.
myself.
Charmed.
And after all that I've heard, there is only one thing I will stress. Do not bring all the artifacts together.
Why is that?
Otherwise you will cause the destruction that you seek to stop.
Well, it's better than letting the evils get their hands on it, though.
Are you supposed to
Is
tell
it?
us that?
Is it really? Do you know that? No, you do not. You don't know
trust
what
the
this
words of
prophecy
his
does, and you don't know what these artifacts do.
now I'm confused.
One
You
evil
telling
with
us-
one artifact is not the same as all of them together.
So I'm confused. Now you're telling us not to bring them together, but moments ago you said you wouldn't tell us anything. I think it
I'm
was
telling
not-
you not to bring them together. That's all I'm
Well,
telling you.
Well, you know destiny, you know fate.
Uh,
Is it gonna happen, or is it not?
You think I'm going to tell you that?
You can't tell us that. He just said that.
I was hoping he would at least say that. He didn't say what would happen.
Basically, what I'm hearing is this is mine, so if you have any issues, come speak to me. Bye.
The Loki
know,
son's got a
I
good
trust
mind.
I trust the words of an oracle more than anyone else here.
I am not an oracle.
Well, I still feel your power.
I'm the Morrigan.
I still feel it.
It's kind of like an oracle.
I feel like we just ended up with more questions than answers.
Well,
That's usually how
regardless,
these meetings go.
we need to collect these items before other people do. It's basically becoming a race now.
race against either total doom or total salvation, is what you're saying?
Basically.
Alright. I've got the potential Egyptian ones. Gonna need a team for it, but I could possibly do it. Xylo, gonna need you for it, but yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can always count on me. We're family, right?
What about the?
I will let. I
We'll get a
definitely
team
have
together
some
for that
work
as
for
well.
you. No worries.
Yeah.
I was going to say I could possibly go for that one.
Yeah, not alone.
You
I'm
are
going
not
to need
suggesting
some
of going after
distraction.
Mjolnir. Are you in?
I don't think I have the strength to go after that one. I would recommend having some more of your the stronger people go for that.
Oh, this is
Also, it's
crazy.
probably cold, and you know how I feel about the cold. So,
Remember
yeah.
I do remember last time.
Yeah, I would prefer not going over there. Make sure you grab teams for each of potential artifacts. If you have any others, if you think something is a potential curiosity, it probably is good to go get it before evil does. That's all I'm gonna say to that.
I'll
I
make
guess
sure
we'll bring
Hades'
them
treasure
all
is locked
together
down
then.
hard.
Good.
But if we don't want to bring them all together, I'm not putting anything else in that treasury.
I'll.
Low as it is.
I'm not gonna go after it, but I can try and have a message sent so 4 can be more on guard.
That's the right attitude. You will all surely fail if you choose to steal and fight for everything.
Yeah.
We'll
Also,
keep
I
About
that
to
in
say no
mind.
more stealing, but he's already gone, so.
I
Yeah.
just feel like that the safest place for Mjolnir is in 4's hands.
Makes sense.
It's probably best.
Probably best.
Anyways, anything else that needs to be brought up, or are we done?
Well, I just wanted to talk to you on a personally, Mitchell. Just bad timing this whole meeting.
That's fine. We can talk downstairs.
Hmm.
I think I have somebody you might want to meet.
Oh. Interesting.
Regardless, with that, meeting adjourned.
Everyone get out of here. Get some rest. It's been a
Maybe
long week.
dismissed.
You could say that again.
I guess we should
I
go.
have
then.
also been waiting for a meeting with
Goodbye,
you,
Impu.
son of Poseidon.
Yeah, he's
Later.
been literally waiting. So. Just
We can
standing there
talk.
waiting.
By the way, Impu,
Get out of here. Yeah.
do you have a moment soon? I would like to ask you something.
Guess I'm all ears.
Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, I'm your